Vandesam Bhumapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Seshidharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shishanka Vandhinayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, among the yogas, the four streams of yoga, among the four, the subtlest, strongest, most powerful, most majestic, most magnificent is Raj Yoga. The word Raja in India is to denote the king, the monarch, the dictator, the most powerful, effulgent, bright, commanding king, a strict disciplinarian. Never is he to allow anybody to be indisciplined. Such powerful principles, administrators, kings, presidents, heads of the institution, heads of the offices, heads of the families are known to be Rajas. The supreme lord of the entire cosmos is God, the king, is the Lord above everybody. There is nothing to be subordinate him. Such a person is Raja. And then what is Raja Yoga? Raja is king, capable of commanding everybody, masters everybody, controls everybody, guides everybody, takes them all to the top. He is the supreme commander, major general. Whether it is army or family or office or country, you require a boss. And that supreme commander is Raja to control others. Raja Yoga, Raja Yogi is a person who controls himself. There is major difference. I control others by threatening them, by tempting them. We have in India 4 methods to control the others. One is Sama. Politely I tell you, please do not come late to the YIC. Maitrimilan. Please come at least 2 minutes in advance. I make an appeal. I make a request slowly, gently, sweetly. I tell you 1 time, 2 times. But still you are late. Then, my dear students, if you come early, I will give you each a gulab jam. Or I will give you all a rasgulla. Or the student who comes in time will have 10 marks added to their answer scripts. At the end of YAC, whoever has come in time will be given additional marks. The best student award will be given to you. This is dana, incentive. First is, I request, make an appeal. When it is not successful, these are methods of a Raja, a king. Gently he will say, moderately he will present, sweetly he will request, he will make an appeal. His purpose is to see that everybody is present on time. When the first method fails, he uses the second method, dana, incentive. I give you this if you do that. Everywhere, the mother tells the baby, if you drink, I will give you the doll, incentive. And then, if there are people who are not able to be enticed with that incentive, then you go to the third step, and that is threatening. I will give you the certificate, I will give you the TC, I will send you out, I will penalize, I will collect penalty from you, your marks will be reduced, I threatened. If you don't do it, you will be beaten. If you don't obey my orders, you will be sent out of the school or college. And if it is wife or husband, if you are not obedient to me, I shall sue you in a court of law, I shall give you divorce notice. That is a threatening Veda. Sama, Dana, Veda. And finally, I am capable of giving you danda, beat you, punish you, send you out. These are the four methods to control others, to control the minds of others, that a king employs, utilizes. That is Raja. And then somebody says, always why do you think of others? Why don't you think of yourself? You are trying to master the minds of others. Are you able to master your mind? Vishwamitra, all his life, tried to master the minds of others, control others, dictate terms to others. When he came to Brahmarshi Vasishtha, good. Vishwamitra, you are a powerful king, Kausik, but are you able to control yourself? Are you able to control your kama, desire? Are you able to control your krodha, anger? Are you able to control your lobha, possessiveness? Are you able to control your moha, delusion? Are you able to control your jealousy, your pride, your conceit? If you are unable to control your mind, how can you control the minds of others? You must be a role model. Without using samadana, veda, danda, upayas, you will be able to get everybody's attention if you are a role model. If you are yourself a great scholar, if you are yourself a man of great wisdom, if you are yourself a master of your mind. So the difference between a Raja and a Raja Yogi is, a Raja tries to mend the minds of others. A Raja Yogi succeeds in mending his own mind, guiding his own mind, controlling his own mind. In the Kurukshetra Sangrama on the very first day in Mahabharata Yuddha, Krishna and Arjuna have arrived on the battlefield. Arjuna is known to be a good commander, and suddenly he became despondent. He is lost in despair, dejection. There is a lot of escapist tendency in him. Enough, sir. I don't want to fight, sir. I want retirement, sir. I want to be a recluse, sir. Let me run away from the battlefield, sir. Enough, sir, please. I don't want. That is the weakness. You are unable to control your mind. Kshudram hridayadaurbalyam tyaktotishta parantapa. You are born in the lineage of kings, Raja. How is it suddenly you have become weak? How is it suddenly you have the thoughts of escapism? It is a psychic weakness. Raja, when he is unable to control others, when he is unable to control himself, it is a psychic weakness. Raja Yoga deals with psychic strength. Raja Yoga deals with intellectual supremacy, luminosity, clarity. Raja Yoga deals with the body. Samam kaya siro grivam. What are the tips to control myself? What are the tips to make myself a Raj Yogi? First, physical tips. Number one, Samam Kaya Siro Grivam. Sira is my head. Grivam is this neck part. Kaya is this body. The body, back, backbone, neck, and the head be in a straight line. If these three are in a straight line, there will be briskness in the head. There will be strength in the neck. There will be the briskness in the body. So the physical tip is first with the physical level. Samam kaya siro grivam. And then look straight. You might have observed while traveling by a bus, while traveling by a train, while traveling by a plane or in a commotion or in the classroom, while talking, some people are diffident. They look this side and that side. They don't look at you straight. The second one is without winking, without closing the eyes, look straight at the person and speak. Look straight at your mind and say. The escapist tendency is bow down the head, look hither and thither. I have seen most of my students incapable of looking at the eyes of the girls whom they love. They love so much. The girl is very beautiful, but while speaking, there is a diffidence, fear. We are unable to look at ourselves. We run away from ourselves. We run away from others. The physical Raja Yoga practice is first and foremost Samam Kaya Siro Grivam. Strength it gives to the body, mind and intellect equipment. Second is while looking, look straight. That does not mean you should look at angrily. No. You should not look this side and that side. Look straight. 3. Walk briskly. I walked for 2 hours, slowly, like me, an old man. There is no benefit out of walking 3 kilometers very, very slowly. It is of no use. Brisk, stand erect, briskly walk. These 3 contribute to the total strength, upkeep, briskness, commanding of the person and others. Physical tips Krishna himself gives. Then Arjun says, what else should I do? Control your mind, man. Mastery over the mind. Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the very first one is Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Nirodha means stop. Stop it. Chitta means mind. Vritti means movement. The mind is moving. It is flickering. It is wandering. It is stuttering. It is moving from one object to the other. Control it, man. You see a child will never be steady. You see a monkey will never be steady. You see a mind will never be steady. Jagaha, Gajaha. Jaga is always moving. This universe is always moving. Jaga means universe, cosmic. And every bit of this cosmos is changing, moving. You try to go to an elephant and observe it at a distance. Some part of the elephant will be moving. It moves its ears, it moves its eyes, it moves its tail, it moves its trunk. Some part or other will be always in movement as the universe is. Universe in Sanskrit is Jagaha. Elephant in Sanskrit is Gajaha. Gajaha reversed is Jagaha. universe is like the elephant always engaged in movement, so also the monkey and the mind, they are engaged in movement. When they are moving, how can you command? You have the needle, it has an eye, small eye, and you have the thread. The thread has to penetrate into the eye of the needle. The hand is moving. How can you insert this thread into the eye of the needle? The left hand with which you hold the needle is moving. And the right hand with which you have the thread tip is also moving. You can never succeed. The weak king and the weak people, indisciplined king and indisciplined subjects, indisciplined head of the institution and indisciplined students. It's total chaos, complete confusion. Most countries are like that. When Winston Churchill was approached by Mahatma Gandhi, Winston Churchill refused to give independence to this country. And Gandhiji demanded the reasons for not declaring independence. He gave the reply, you are indisciplined. You don't have a master to control the masses. The master is weak, masses are weak, and how do you want me to grant discipline to you? Your left hand is moving, the eye of the needle is moving, and the right hand is also moving. How can you succeed in running the government? How can you succeed in running an institution or a university? How can you succeed in running the family? The basic requirement is discipline, steadiness, and that is, mind is to be controlled. The needle is to be stiffly held, strongly held, and the thread is also to be properly held. Then it is total discipline. Raja Yoga is discipline at every level. You control the mind. Then Arjuna says, thank you, Krishna. I do try to control the mind. I am unable to. It is moving like the elephant, like the jagat, like the monkey, like the baby. It's always unsteady. Vayoriva sudushkaram. Wind is never unmoving. Wind always moves. Fire moves. Water moves. Earth moves. All the planets move. How to hold them? How to be a controller of all the five elements? How to be a controller of the moving world? How can I control my own mind? Vayoriva dushkaram. It is impossible. It's very, very difficult. Man, it is not impossible. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gupyate. Mister, by practice you can sit erect. By practice you can make your stiff neck. By practice you can look straight. By practice you can make the mind steady. By practice you can make the needle steady. By the practice you can hold the thread steady. It is not impossible, but it may be difficult. Abhyasa. Abhyasa means practice. Practice it. One girl was very quickly standing on her head. The other day I came. Initially, the girl took the help or support of the wall. The girl took the support of a friend to perform Sirsha Asana, to stand on the head. Second day, she asked the friend, no, you need not hold, I will raise. And third day, no support of the wall is needed, I can do it. This is called step by step you practice. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Sitting will be difficult. For 2 minutes you cannot sit. And third day, waking up early in the morning is difficult, but not impossible. You wake up, a little late. You should wake up at 5 o'clock, you may wake up at 6 o'clock. Next day, no nothing doing, willpower. In my entire life, I have never used an alarm timepiece. Right from the student career till today. If I am to wake up at 3 o'clock early in the morning, when I go to bed, I give an auto suggestion to the mind. Wake up at 3 o'clock, wake up at 3 o'clock, wake up at 3 o'clock. Without the alarm time, say exactly at 3 o'clock I can wake up. That is the willpower. Abhyasa is a practice. Using your will, make a practice. And then, Abhyasa is alone not necessary, sufficient. You have to fill the practice with Vairagya. What is meant by Vairagya? There are two things for the practice. One is the day-to-day exercise. The second one is tell the mind you do it. Otherwise, Samadhana Vedadanda. These are the things. Now, Abhyasa is very difficult, step by step. In Abhyasa, you have voluntary, involuntary. It should become involuntary sitting erect. Initially, you put your mind, no slackening, no bending. Come on, sit right, sit right, sit right, you tell yourself. After 2, 3, 4 weeks, wherever you sit erect automatic. It becomes mechanical. Similarly, while learning how to drive a vehicle, all your concentration is there on the steering, on the accelerator, on the brake, on the gear system, alertness. You don't think of anything else. Full concentration, sankalpa. Slowly, when you gain mastery over the steering, driving, it becomes easy, automatic, involuntary. That's practice. Sirsasana, with strain you start, with ease you perform. Initially with the strain you talk to a woman, afterwards with ease you approach her. Everywhere, initially when you are given the mic and the platform, there will be confusion. And that is the Abhyasa. Winston Churchill was a very powerful speaker. He was an excellent orator. Thundering voice he has. He was a very bad student. He never went to a college. He never went to a university. His English was horrible, full of mistakes, grammatical mistakes. Construction was very bad of the sentences. The net result is his teachers were so unhappy, he was not allowed to get the successful certificate from the school itself on account of his bad English. And this Winston Churchill, if you go back, go to Google, type Winston Churchill, you will find his personality. Very robust, very strong, with large cheeks like a bulldog, he looks. And this Winston Churchill was an excellent orator. 2 students were enamored of him, fascinated by him, attracted by him, drawn to him. They followed him. And then the 2 students asked Winston Churchill, "Sir, you are an excellent speaker, sir. How to become an excellent speaker like you, sir? We are your fans, sir. Come on, my boys, I shall tell you the way how to speak wonderfully." He took them to his room, asked the 2 boys to sit in front of him, and then, "Mister, listen to me what I say. Yes, sir, we are very attentive, sir. We are very alert, sir. Please tell the secret of your success, sir." Then Winston Churchill said, "When I go to the stage, when I stand before the mic, I have 2 things in my mind. I have practiced them. Please tell me, sir. Don't note down. Keep it in your mind. Throw away book and paper, pen. Listen to me. Concentration. First thing, I know what I am going to speak." That is everybody's knowledge. That is the first part, Mr. Abhyasa. Second one, the people sitting in front of me do not know anything. They are all useless. This is the confidence. Raja Yoga has the willpower first, confidence next. Confidence has two parts. First part is I know it. I can do it. The second part is they are all listeners. They have come. The stage is under my control. My voice is under my control. My mind is under my control. I am not tempted by anybody. Cannot be threatened by about anybody. I am beyond the temptations and threats. That is the secret of life. A king is to be a commander. He cannot be tempted. So also when you are trying to get the mastery over the mind tries to slip away. Nothing doing. The dog tries to go away, nothing doing, hold it. The Jagat is trying to move out, no, nothing doing, commander. When I was a school student, I was practicing it. I hold my hands tight, look straight, tell my friends, try whatever you can, make me laugh. Any number of jokes you can make, I won't laugh. Tighten my lips, willpower. Confidence. Try to make me weep. Tell me any story. Nothing doing. Nobody can make me weep. Nobody can make me laugh if I have the will. If I have the confidence. If I have the mastery over the mind. And that is Abhyasa. Nothing is impossible. You can even control the mind. You can control the wind. You can control the world. You can control everything. Winston Churchill was able to do it. Mahatma Gandhi was able to do it. Swami Vivekananda was able to enthrall the audience on account of his oratorical abilities and willpower and strong confidence within himself. Such are the powers. To put it in a nutshell, Raja is to control others. Raja Yogi is to control himself. With the temptations and threats, you may resort to control the audience without anything on account of my self-confidence, my oratorical abilities, my knowledge, my wisdom, my command. Automatically people will be lulled. That is personality development. Physical personality, emotional personality, intellectual personality, social personality, moral personality, ethical personality, spiritual personality. If Gautama Buddha is to come here, we fall at his feet. If Jesus Christ is to come here, he will not command us. We will automatically fall at his feet. When we develop that confidence, when we develop that willpower, when we have the mastery over ourselves, automatically people will fall, they become fans. That is called Swayam Prakasha, self-luminary, effulgent. Sun God requires no light to show his brightness. Sun is bright by himself, effulgent by himself. When Swami Vivekananda was in Boston, he met Professor Wright. And Professor Wright wrote a letter to Mr. Barrows, the President of the Parliament of Religions. And in that letter he writes, "Here is a man more learned than all the learned professors of America put together. He requires no testimonials. He requires no certificates. Does he require a certificate for his knowledge? He does not have a PhD. Nobody wants it. Pandit Nehru does not write Bharatla at the hand. He gives light to Bharatla. Vivekananda gives brightness to his expression. His personality is rich. Here is a man who requires no certificates, no testimonials, Swayam Prakasha. And that Swayam Prakasha quality is the quality of a Raja Yogi. The others require the police personnel to walk in front of them. Jesus Christ does not require anybody to introduce him. His very personality is self-intellectual, self-luminary, self-effulgent. A Raja Yogi is such, and Swami Vivekananda has popularized it. Patanjali Yoga Sutras describe the quality of a Raja Yogi. First and foremost is control the mind. Mastery over the mind is Raja Yoga. Sri Krishna is a person, he is only a Sarathi charioteer, but he dictated terms to everybody. He was overall chief. For a rider, only a driver he was, but he was able to command. That's a Raja Yogi. Let us meditate on Sri Krishna, the great Raja Yogi, the supreme commander of the entire cosmos. Let's meditate on him.